Hello, everyone. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 8 of the Crossroads Classic 4 here from Indianapolis, Indiana. Super excited to be here with you. My co-host for this round is Luke Carrington. He'll be back in a little bit. If I'm not as talkative right now, I will tell you guys I'm having some neck issues right now. I don't really understand what's happening.
You want a Gatorade or anything?
What is it?
I had 2 extra strength ones. I think they're elite.
Cool, thanks.
But do you want a Gatorade?
Yeah, I think I'm going to get some water in a minute from Luke. Thanks, man. So I have some issues going on right now, trying to solve, finding some medicine. And we'll see what happens here. Hopefully I'm feeling a little better by the end of this match. Looking at these lists, we got Mark Grawburg versus Tom Buis. Scum on scum violence here at the Crossroads Classic. Two factions, 2 lists that, going into this event, you'd probably guess that we wouldn't see here at the top. We've seen a lot of the common separatists and Jedi, but these 2 lists coming from the top. Now, a couple of other interesting pieces of information going into this. Mark Grawburg in the top 16 beat Brandon Prokos with a Imperial list that he actually played in Swiss and lost originally. Mark also played against Tom and lost. So this might be a back-to-back possibility of Revenge of the Swiss. We'll have to see what happens. We'll see what happens here. And my wonderful co-host, Luke Carrington, coming back to join us, and he's going to go ahead and break down these lists.
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Luke Carrington of the Gold Squadron Paintcast. How are you? So on the left side, we saw Mark Grawburg yesterday. He is flying Ketsu Onyo with Fearless Mullen Shadowcaster, Cavill with Dorsal Turret and Veteran Turret Gunner, and Old Tarok with Predator. And on the right side, we have Tom Buis with Fen Rao and Crackshot, Sarasu, which is an M3A that we don't see very often, with Marksmanship and Auto Blasters, and 2 Zealous Recruit Fang Fighters. We remember yesterday we saw Mark Grawburg fly, and Ketsu and Cavill are incredibly dangerous at range 1. Old Tarok went in and played in round 6, and just he mangled a Reaper yesterday. It was a sight to see. Tom Buis is a Fort Wayne local, so he's one of my locals, and he likes to fly eclectic lists, I think is a nice way to put it. He has been flying Fang Fighters for the better part of 2 years now, in some capacity, and it is he knows exactly what he's doing with them, and yeah, and he plays a lot, so he's an excellent player. Both Mark and Tom are excellent players, so I expect to see a really great scum on scum game. These are probably one of the 2 best scum main players in the Midwest.
I mean, they definitely are up there. I like one thing I did mention while you were gone is that this is a double possibility of Revenge of the Swiss for Mark. He played against Brandon Prokos in the top 16 and won, but in Swiss had lost.
Okay.
He played against Tom during Swiss and lost. And a lot of times you get some more information. Just going into the matchup, you understand how the list works a little bit more. Maybe the person has limited openings. We'll see.
So one thing to note, though, is that this ship up here, that's Fen Rao. Okay, he is. Tom has painted his Fen Rao to look like an M3A. So just so you know, pink is even though it might look like a M3A from this angle, it actually is a Fang Fighter model. And just know that pink is Fen Rao. So
he's trolling.
Yeah, he's making a joke that the M3A and the Fang look similar.
Right.
Which they do. I mean,
they do. There's some subtle differences. Mostly, if you're looking for the difference, look in between the gap of the 2 wings that come out there. That's where you'll see the difference. One has a little pointy bit, one doesn't.
Right. So for openings, so when Tom is playing Mark, what does Tom? We talked about this yesterday. Tom wants to stay at range 2. He wants to kind of, with the Fang Fighters, does that change what you want to do because of the special ability?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely needs to be a consideration because they're negating a lot of the abilities. Though, being able to tractor them kind of negates the. I think it makes it more even.
Absolutely.
With Ketsu. I see somebody in here is maybe said, I opened the stream accidentally. What is Crossroads Classic? This game is actually called X-Wing tabletop miniatures game, and the event here is called the Crossroads Classic. So yeah, the Crossroads. Somebody said, "Oh, I know the game." All right, that's good that you know X-Wing. That's excellent. Crossroads Classic. This is an event here in Indianapolis, a regional level event that's put on for the last 4 years. This is the 4th one. And Gold Squadron Podcast is a huge supporter of the Crossroads Classic, and we're here and we cover it each year.
Yep, and it's it is a high level event. We had 64 players. We are playing the extended format today. So yeah, feel free to type in more questions in the chat if you have them.
Yep. So we got a talent roll here from Tom. Unwilling to engage. I mean, this is, I think, both these players are very patient players.
Extremely.
They're willing to push their patience to the limit. And Mark's list preys on people who fly at him.
Right.
Right? He wants that perfect engagement. I've seen him do this, the bump tactic into the Y-Wing a million times. And the move here, usually what you'll see from Ketsu. I don't want to put marks on Mark's face. All right, so Mark likes to do this move where he takes 3 bank and 3 bank, and they line up perfectly next to each other, and he just kind of marches them forward after that. Has a couple other options after that, but that's usually it. So let's go ahead and put our Choose Your Champion poll here. We'll get that up.
Illusion J, I don't think that is actually going to happen.
What?
Illusion J said Dion will eat a pickle if Scum wins this match.
False. False. False, false, false. We haven't even hit our unlock the Lightning Ghost goal.
We're getting pretty close, though. We have
2025. Like, at this pace, we're not going to make it.
Yeah, 27 more subs, and we'll unlock the Lightning Ghost. I still have hope.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this is up to you guys.
That's right. I mean, because they're trying to unlock me doing something ridiculous, but they can't even hit 150. Like I don't know.
Right. I've already used my Prime sub. I use it on the Paintcast every month.
That's right. Because you should.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, they want me to do crazy things, like hit the goals I set if you want ridiculous. Okay.
That's
all right.
Fair.
Maybe I'm egging on the chat a little. Right. Maybe.
Dion's been having a little old man syndrome today. He's feeling a little sore, so he might be a little grumpy for you guys.
I actually am. Yes.
A little edgy.
That's right. Get off my lawn.
Oh, the shade from Dion.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm not feeling great right now. My neck is being very strange.
Well, guys, I'm feeling great.
That's right.
I'm just happy to be here.
That's right. I'm going to take the weight of the Gold Squadron stream, take it off my shoulders, and put it on yours for a little bit.
That's fine. I'm much bigger and stronger than you are.
Am I taller than you? Am I taller than you?
Maybe by like an inch.
Let's set up.
All right, hold on.
About the same. All right. Touche.
Draw. We'll final salvo.
Final salvo later. There are no draws.
We'll final salvo later. All right, so it looks like Fen. So this is an interesting tactic that I've seen Tom do a whole lot.
Pause.
Okay. Oh no, we got a huge sub donation.
We got Flangehead 8 donated
20
a sub, 2 subs through, and then Isophane was like
20 subs.
20 subs, and we're at
154. We unlocked it.
We unlocked it. Okay, cool. We did it. All right.
Settle down, Isophane.
Isophane, your move now. Fair. Oh, sorry, you were explaining something.
Okay, so this is a tactic that I've seen Tom do quite a bit. So what he's doing up here is he's using Fen, which is by far the most valuable piece in his entire list.
Yeah.
He's using Fen. He's moving Fen up here so that Ketsu and Cavill have to make a choice. They have to decide, am I going to engage Fen and try and take him off the board quickly? Or am I going to stay here? If they stay, Fen is going to wreck them.
Yeah.
Okay. If he decides to engage, which he looks like he's doing with old Tarok, these Fangs are going to be up there in a flash.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then these Fangs and Sarasu are going to be able to get the flank on these ships here. And so Tom is really good at Tom is a really good player at making you make awkward choices. Like, I don't want to do this, but I feel like I have to do this.
I guess I have to, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Cavill taking that barrel roll, getting a little bit wide, anticipating banking in. That's what that's for.
But like a pro, Mark knows exactly how his ships need to maneuver to face a ship like this.
Yes, and
right?
They're all initiative 5 on Mark's side, so he has the flexibility there.
Yep. So you can see now that Ketsu and Cavill are at least thinking about engaging on this side, Tom is going to take Fen and see you later.
Yeah.
Isofane, thank you so much for those subs. We really do appreciate it.
The man. Please clap, chat. Please clap for the Isofane and everybody else who gifted subs and did their Twitch primes to get us to 154. I'm super excited to give away that ghost. Honestly, it is gorgeous.
It is.
We'll
probably need to go grab that really quick after this round.
We will.
Right now it's sitting in Dion's car.
And Isofane also has reached 100 subs donated.
Amazing.
I mean, that's absolutely amazing.
Like, thank you so much for the support, Isofane. Like, really, everyone, right? I mean, like, Isofane is doing it because he has, because he has the ability. But, like, all of you who just say, I can only afford just my Twitch Prime sub a month.
Right.
Like, that's, like, that is also, like,
that's super
awesome.
valuable. Yeah, absolutely.
And you guys, and even if you can't afford a sub, we appreciate you guys just being in the chat. So all of you, very valuable. Isofane, though, 100 subs. Come on, man.
Yeah, actually,
that's
sorry,
awesome.
I actually misread. It was Tycho who hit 100. I think Isofane has already hit 100.
Okay.
Tycho has hit 100.
Tycho, also awesome.
Yes.
We appreciate you too.
That's Brandon,
Thank you so
my
much.
buddy out of California.
Ow. Ow, ow.
All right, you know what? I will go grab the ship.
Okay, sounds good.
So that we have it ready for the end of this match. I think I have at least a minute before we get engagement.
Yeah, absolutely. So the risk Tom is playing right here is will Mark fall, or will Tom fall into Mark's trap, right? What Mark wants is Cavill and he wants Ketsu to be able to tractor beam Fenrau, and then for Cavill and Ketsu and Tarok just to light him up, right? In the perfect scenario, Fen doesn't have any tokens, and he's tractored, and he's taking damage from all of the ships, which Fen is going to probably die from eventually. Oh, Isofane is currently at 300 subs gifted to the community. That's amazing. Man, all of you guys are amazing. How many subs have I done? I can't check on mobile. All right, Lou. I'll try and help you out here. It looks like I can't tell right now. I don't know how to do this. I'm not Dion. Yeah, all of you guys are awesome. I appreciate all of you. So the players are just kind of, we're figuring out where they're going. The Fangs starting to move up through these rocks. Right, they're definitely, these Fangs are now pressuring the Ketsu and the group moving up here, right? These Zealous recruits, even though they're PS1, they still are Fang fighters that have 3 dice attacks. So there's the definite possibility that that Tom is going to come in and broadside Ketsu, which, you know, Ketsu taking 3 different Fang fighter attacks could be a really bad day. And Sarasu sticking back here just for defense. But again, I think the whole match is going to come down to, is Fen going to get killed by Ketsu and Cavill in the first go? If
they can catch him at outside of range 1, there's a good chance of that happening.
Or if they, if they can tractor him, if they can get him into range 1 and tractor him into range 2, that's like 5 straight. Fen Rao is, ooh, he's out. He's gone.
So again, as the thank yous, Flangehead 8, Isophane, and Tycho 1707 doing the work, getting us past that goal. We're going to be showing off that Lightning Ghost in full HD
right
later on.
And we'll be giving that away at at the end.
No,
or right
they
now.
Unlocked it. They get it now.
All right, guys. Right after this round, we will be giving away this ghost.
All right. Gonna go ahead and focus there. Fen is playing the scared game. Might be taking a range 3 shot.
So in this fight, someone asked who had the initiative. Tom has the initiative.
Yep. This is a range 2 shot. Fen hates being at range 2. Also reaching, checking to see where those Zealous recruits are. They're blockers, so that's tough. So remember, also Fen will not have the reroll ability from Sarasu, as Sarasu is at the bottom of the board.
And not in range 1.
All right. I think I'm not going to reach for that anymore today.
That's okay. I got you.
All right. That's right. Maybe I can do it with the
I
mouse.
have the power now.
That's right. I can get it with the mouse. I think it just doesn't look as good. All right, here we go.
Range 2 and a Fen. Spend the focus.
Focus for 2. 3 coming in with the focus and takes 1. Fen Rao does not like range 2.
Yeah, and remember, we talked about this. We talked about this in Mark's last game with old Tarok. It doesn't always take that long to. This is the Shadowcaster.
Shadowcaster triggers, moves him a little closer. Cavill might have a shot now.
Not quite.
Just a bit outside.
So range 3 from the Zealot into Ketsu.
Yep. Focus for hit crit. Natty, baby.
So what's the win condition for Tom here? Like, is Ketsu the dangerous portion of the list?
Real quick to answer this question, who's eligible to win the ship? Anybody here on Twitch?
Yep.
Anybody who's actively chatting during our giveaways. In the entire world, by the way. Like, if you can get mail, you can have the ship.
And if you have internet, you can probably get mail.
Right. Well, actually, there's a couple of countries that USPS doesn't ship to, so that also have internet. So
okay.
I discovered this recently.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like, oh, that's interesting. It hasn't, not because we couldn't ship something to somebody, is I was just like looking up shipping maps and going, oh, really? That country? No? Okay.
I mean, like, North Korea is probably a no-go.
I don't remember. I don't want to single out any countries. I'm not here for that.
Okay. We're equal opportunity country where USPS allows us to be.
That's right. Exactly. Anybody can, if USPS can ship to you, then you can get it. Wade Snap says, use FedEx. No. It's too expensive.
Yeah, 3 or 4 times expensive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Literally, Mark and Tom are talking about Twitch Prime, saying you should use your Twitch Prime, give Gold Squadron free money. You guys can't hear it. They're talking to somebody by the table.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Like, Mark and Tom are pretty wholesome.
Yeah, absolutely. They're good people. They're definitely regulars at large X-Wing events in the Midwest. So
Yes.
if you come to any of them, you're almost assured to see one of them, and probably both.
Yep. And if you're at a major event in the Midwest or in the United States, you probably see my face there. Or somebody representing me.
Right. A proxy.
A proxy, yes. I'll give them some fake Dion glasses and a mustache. Ken Cho already has sported his for Halloween. He was Dion Morales.
I mean, talk about a niche costume. So the Flying Mighty says trying to catch the 5K from Ketsu.
5 straight coming in from Sarasu, trying to get some plinks on the outside, keeping it safe. That Zealous Recruit Red will be getting some re-rolls when the time comes.
Yeah, I mean, Sarasu's 43 points, and will go down. I mean, Sikhs will die pretty quickly. So Tom has to do Tom has to be really careful about protecting Sarasu.
Barreling up, seeing if he can get all 3 of those fangs in the bubble of Sarasu.
Also, with all of these ships super tightly packed together, look how, I mean, Tom did a really good job of making sure he's maintaining that action economy on his ships, because he knows Ketsu's going to come in, and he knows that he's going to be tractored, so he's going to need those mods.
Absolutely. I'm curious to see where Fenn goes. I doubt he's going to be hanging around. He's Initiative 6, hasn't moved yet. But one of those Zealous Recruits is going to be getting wrecked, and we might even see the purple one going onto the rock. Oh, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Dang it.
Done.
You beat me to it. No,
I know.
I can do it. Damn.
So Old Tarok's just kind of hanging back a little bit. I think Mark might be a little unsure as to how hard he wants to commit to this engagement.
That's very true.
Boosting in. So Tarok is now at range 2, and we know Fangs don't like to be at range 2. So we'll see.
See what happens there. He's only going to be taking what looks to be probably 1 shot from one of the Zealous Recruits. But actually, no, he won't be getting shot because Purple's going to end up on the rock.
Yeah, you'd think that would be where it would be. So the players at the table are discussing some fairly deep X-Wing strategy here.
That's right, yeah.
I'm being sarcastic at this point.
Target lock on Fenn.
So target lock so Fenn takes the target lock on Ketsu and is doing his best to be out of Ketsu's arc. Regroup here in a couple minutes.
Waiting for our engagement phase.
So right now Mark's trying to decide who he wants to tractor.
Right, he's got red and purple as options. There you go. He's got that tractor beam.
Yeah, he's ready.
Where are we going, baby?
Can feel the Mark just salivating, just ready for the kill.
I mean, he can tractor purple. Like normally, you might want to tractor them and pull them into range 1 of your ship so they can get wrecked, but that helps Fang fighters out.
So I actually think here that putting the purple Fang fighter on a rock is a mistake because Cavill right now is in a very good spot to get that double tap on his from his dorsal turret and his main gun.
Mark is speaking through all the options he's got right now. I think putting purple on the rock is the call. You'd end up, all 3 of your ships be able to shoot at him, and he won't get a shot back. I think that's the biggest bang for your buck. There
is just limiting the amount of shots into your squad. And with the focus, I mean that's true. I mean, I've seen Tom before. You know, like sometimes with Fangs. I mean, with all Fangs. you can just get lucky and wind up it being in the PS1 phase, and oh, I still have my focus.
Yeah, turns out.
Or he can get shot, or he'll get tractor beamed, and put him on the rock.
There he is.
Oh,
pushing him forward. Okay,
forward.
so I think the strategy here is Tarak takes away the focus,
and Cavill ends the day.
Correct, because of the tractor beam. So the tractor limits the effectiveness of the Concordia face-off because now he only has 2 dice.
Correct. Right.
Marksmanship auto blaster here
from Sarasu.
Marksmanship changes to a crit, and that is unblockable, takes a shield.
So he can block this because it's a crit. Oh, because...
Oh, when he's not in the front arc.
Not in the front.
Got it. Sorry. I got it confused, too.
And he's safe.
Range 1 at the Zealous Recruit in range. Here we go.
From Ketsu.
Oof.
Ketsu using Fearless here.
Fearless. Debating the Force. He's not going to go ahead and use the Force.
And face off. Making sure he's practicing the Sarasu reroll.
That's right.
Okay, so Tarak into the Fang Fighter.
Ooh, that seems good.
Money.
Face off, 2 crits coming in.
And as we all know, crits for Fang Fighters are horrible.
Stun pilot, damage engine.
Ugh, ouch.
Cavill range 1. Spends a focus for 2. Face off takes 1. Down to 1 hull. Dorsal turret with veteran turret gunner coming in. That'll do it.
Good work, guys. Good work.
I love you. I love you, Adam. And off the board. I'm good, thank you. All right, Tom says that hurt quite a bit. That tractor beam really reducing the effectiveness of Concordia face-off hurts quite a bit.
It was a big deal.
4 hits going into Ketsu. Spends a force. 2 more shields down. Shields completely down here on Ketsu.
So in this opening engagement, Mark traded shields on Ketsu for 44 points of his Zealous Recruit. I think that Mark is really in the advantage here.
What is this?
That's the tractor beam flipped over.
No. What?
It's 2 tokens. It's a tractor beam and a focus flipped over.
They just didn't clean it up?
Yeah.
All right. I put damage on the wrong color Fang. Oh, I sure did. Sad.
It's the purple that is dead.
Well, you know what? It actually will be easier just to switch the colors. Sorry, fam.
How you doing?
My back is bothering me. I'm trying not to move.
All right, baby, I got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest here. We have Gordon Berg of the...
What's my real name?
He's the best. I mean, Gordon Berg is the best.
You're a liar.
You want to say hi to the people for a second, Gordon?
Hello, people.
You want to sit down for a minute?
Well, I can't. I've got to get on to round 2 of Aces High. Oh, okay. All right. What's going on here? What's up? Get me up to speed.
All right. So at the 45-minute mark, Mark has taken out a Fang Fighter. The purple one actually was just in the middle of destroying it. Being able to tractor it into Tarak and Cavill, not really caring about that Concordia face-off and just deleting it off the board, but it did cost Ketsu's shields.
Where did Mark finish?
I'm not his rank exactly. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But one interesting thing about this is the fact that his last round versus Brandon Prokos and Tom Buis are both his Swiss losses.
Revenge.
So, revenge of the Swiss.
Well, isn't it true though? It is tough to beat someone 2 times in a row, typically because I recognize my mistakes. I've seen something. Go ahead and try and do it again.
Yeah, here's the attempt for the 4K. Not sure if that's going to get all the way around, and looks like it's clean. Takes a stress. For everybody who doesn't know who Gordon Berg is, he is one of the hosts of Stay on Target. And
what's that?
That is a podcast.
It is?
Or at least sometimes it is.
Sometimes. I think accurate.
And the it's in my memoriam chest. The Berg
power strip?
Yes.
I am responsible for Gold Squadron podcast success. Luke is back, and he is looking at me as if, get out of my chair.
I am not. Gordon, you can be here for as long as
Well, I don't know how much longer I have. So, okay, what round are we in? How many more does it say? Where's the top 8? Gotcha, there in the corner. Gotcha. Oh, gosh, we got 2 more games after this.
That's right. Old T bumping there into Sarasu. Tom did this silly thing where he painted his Fang Fighter the same colors as Sarasu, so it's really difficult to know which one is which.
I think the hope was he'd end up on screen just to cause you this consternation.
And here we are.
And that is correct.
As soon as I told him, "Toi, Tom," he's like, yes, I've done it. I've ascended. All right. Ketsu attempting to 3 hard.
How good is Ketsu?
She can be really, really good. A lot of people shy away from her because she's expensive. She's costly. But when working.
When you play her to her strengths.
Very strong.
And look at this match. Everyone brought very large rocks, right? Ketsu's, thank you.
Yep. The 8-bit deity asking, is OT's ability range 1 or 0 to 1? It is only range 1, so Sarasu will be able to keep that focus. Common mistake there. Cavill banking in. Sitting in front of the Red Fang's arc at range 1.
Oh, pairings. Okay.
All right.
I am off to go play some more Aces High.
Enjoy.
See you kids later. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Dad.
And thank you so much, Gordon Berg, for filling in for me while I use the little boys' room.
That's right. All right. Attempted 1 turn here. Got the block.
Wow.
So Cavill is going to be taking some pain, but might be able to dish it out. Though, actually, looks like Mark chose to rotate his arc to the right. So he'll only be shooting the primary there.
Oh, it looks like Fen is gonna be just out of Ketsu's front arc. I think Tom got just a little bit lucky there. A little more turn, and suddenly Fen is also tractored.
I think we should begin to engagement now.
So we're starting with Cavill. Cavill's turret does not work, but the primary does.
Primary into Fen because that's his only shot there. 1 hit. Squeaks through. That's half points on Fen Rao.
Oh, man. Tom noting that the game is not going well for him right now.
It's not going the way you think. And range 1 into that Zealous recruit.
So he's using...
checking Sarasu range. Taking 2. Important to note, Concordia face-off does not work in that situation because Cavill's not using his front arc. It is to the right.
Right. Okay,
2 hits.
This is the Zealous recruit into Cavill. Cavill taking a shield.
Does Old Tarok have a shot on Fen? Did they measure that yet?
They have not measured, and we are well past
Yeah.
the...
All All right, maybe a missed opportunity there for Mark.
Well, yeah, they're past. They're at the initiative 1 step, so.
Yeah.
So if Mark gets Fenrau off the board this turn, it's all pretty much done but the crying here.
Yeah, I mean, Fenrau is such a power piece in the list that if it goes down early without really being effective, which he's done 0 damage.
Yeah, he's not even taking a shot.
Right. I mean, it's a really common theme in X-Wing where it's like if you have a piece and you don't get to use its tools, you're probably losing.
Especially if you're building your list around that piece.
Right, exactly.
Because Sarasu is a great piece, but she's not a damage dealer.
Right, exactly. She's there to be support and try to sneak in some crits once in a while with the Auto Blaster.
Right.
Because, like, most of the time, I'm sure with Tom's list is you're dealing with the Fangs, and Sarasu's just like, hey, I'm over here. Pew.
Have a crit. Have a crit. Have a crit.
Yep.
Yep.
Ketsu nicely set up here for a K turn. I'm anticipating Tom probably knows that and probably will end up facing off with her, as that gives him the best chance for survival.
Right, especially if you're getting away from Cavill and away from Tarok.
Right.
Fenrau against Ketsu, even at even tractored, Fenrau is still rolling 3 dice. Yep. So plenty of time left in the game, 40 minutes.
Now, if you are a fan of Gold Squadron and want to know when do we stream all the things, we have a schedule that you can look at. If you type !events, you'll see our upcoming events as well as a tab there for our weekly streams. You can join us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays.
Sometimes Fridays.
Sometimes Fridays. And
lots of Saturdays.
Tons of Saturdays and Sundays.
And Sundays, yeah. Stick around. So come back later on this evening and hang out with Echo Base. You can look into some deep tactics about different X-Wing games that have gone on.
They review games, and it's really, really informative. All about just learning, talking about what could happen, the possibilities. They pause the game and just have some good insight. I love the work they do, which is why they're on the team.
Right. Okay, Ketsu revealing her dial. Sarasu does a 4K. Ketsu doing the 5K like we predicted. So probably seeing Tom here, maybe doing a 3-bank, 2-bank with a boost maybe.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Zach.
Hi.
Sorry, I would turn to you and to look at you, but my neck is not working right now.
Good, man. Rough bed.
So we've been having players and other X-Wing friends come up to us all day, and so make sure to if you're coming up to an event, make sure to stop by and say hello. It's totally okay to when you're at a random event to hang out.
The 8-bit deity asking if there's going to be any more crate tape. Yes, there's more crate tape on the way.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually talked about this, but I talked to Chris Allen about it and told him that I was just blown away with the for as silly as their podcast can be sometimes, they are excellent at analysis.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see if we can so if Ketsu tractors Fen, if they get in that spot, the upside for Tom is that he can't be tractored backwards.
Yes, that's very true.
So Cavill is going to be,
turning it around, trying to see if he can get out of the arc. That looks clean right there. Might be able to take a turn and start heading into Tarok.
I think Fen might have avoided all the arcs.
Very nice. Links a focus just in case he has the arc.
Yeah, It's not a whole lot of reason not to. The Fang Fighter has so many blue maneuvers that it's pretty easy to avoid. Dion.
Sarasu whiffs.
Wade Snap says that you need to pick yourself up a foam roller.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I have one at home. I'm just not home. So no shots there. Tarok. Nothing. Range 3 on Fen. Have a force available.
Fen Rao getting his extra die for being at range 3.
Force for 2. Probably doesn't do anything.
Safe.
No.
Easy.
All right. Now, those of you watching out there, I think our next event, scheduled is LVO, if I'm not mistaken. Does that sound right?
That's mid-January.
Mid-January. We can pull it up here. Yes. So we're taking a few weeks for Christmas. Taking my family. It's some family stuff going on the 18th. Then the 24th to the 26th, we have that Fly Better Open.
At the in Las Vegas.
Vegas, baby. Now, I promise you, that schedule, I know you're like, oh, man, that schedule looks kind of empty, but trust me.
It's going to fill up fast.
Yeah, it fills up fast. I try to do 2 events a month is essentially my goal. Sometimes it's more, but we usually do at least 2. And with your guys' Prime Championships, reach out to me. Especially if you can offer me somewhere to stay, that is a big help.
Right, yeah. Yeah, the travel sometimes easier than just, you know, the cost of a hotel and all that stuff all the time, so. But, you guys, Dion's been having neck problems, so, you know, like feather pillows, feather beds.
Come on. Wade Snaps asking, when is the GSP Classic going to happen? So there was a little bit of a shake-up. It got canceled for this year. It would have happened during when the St. Louis System Open was happening, or Grand Championship, excuse me. And just we got some logistical things we need to work through. Actually, I have all the prizes at home. Like, they're just sitting at home alone. I thought about using the templates because I got a set for myself, of course, and just have people be confused, be like, "Oh, those are really cool. Where'd you get them?"
They're not available.
Not available.
So, you know, stay tuned for more information about the GSP Classic.
That's
We'll try to make it happen.
I think the goal, when I was talking to Marcel last time, it'd be really cool if we can have it in a place downtown Chicago, so that make it so that people who are coming into the make it like a destination thing.
Can experience Chicago.
Right. We make it a one-day event.
Right.
Okay, a one-day event. Do a bunch of really cool stuff, and give them some time to explore Chicago.
Absolutely.
Maybe even plan some stuff together. Tours or something. You
know, it's funny because you know, I've been to Chicago for X-Wing now. I don't know.
K-turn there for Cavill.
Dozens of times now, right? And I don't think I've spent a single actual day actually going to places in Chicago, going to the art museum and that type of stuff. And so yeah, absolutely.
All right, so Ketsu and Cavill roughly back in formation after clearing the stress there, getting in the face of those fangs. Ketsu not afraid.
Geez, how good is Mark at keeping keeping Ketsu and Cavill together?
He has had a lot of practice, very much so.
Pretty incredible. XBav, I spent 5 hours in Chicago, flew in on the red eye, did work, left at 4.
Sad.
Oh.
All right. An attempt at a one hard here. That's going to fit.
So Tarok's still in range of Sarasu. And
should be able to boost out. No?
Yeah, if he chooses to. I think if Tarok doesn't boost out, he's risking some damage from Fen.
Yeah, Fen's probably two turning to the left here.
Right, two turn. Probably expect a boost with a.
Oh, he's coming after that.
After old T.
That's right. He'll just boost probably. Oh, he's gonna focus. Just take the range 2 shot. Okay, strong.
Knowing that old Tarok actually gets a bonus for being in range 1.
That's
so
right.
Tom doing some math in his head and deciding that he's going to do more damage staying at range 2.
Here's a tractor beam assigned by Ketsu using her ability because that Fang was at range 1 at the start of engagement. Puts him on the rock. He's going to roll now. 4 damage. All right. Takes a hit.
Zealous Recruit
down to 1.
To 1. This is with Ketsu there. This is probably the Zealous Recruit's last.
All right, 1 hit and safe. Sarasu going for range 3 primary. 2 dice, pew pew, and whiffs. Cavill coming up here. Range 2 primary, unobstructed. And whiffs there, no mods. Tom wasting invades.
Yeah.
Throwing them away.
And then Ketsu firing at the red, just trying to take him off the board.
Range 1, Fearless Force. That's 4.
That's going to be, and the 2. So
he actually only needed to do Fearless to take him off the board. Went a little extra with the Maul Force.
Right.
But there was no other shots happening, so practice those triggers.
Right.
Mark up 123 to 0.
So if you're Tom right here, what do we need to do to pull this out? This is Ketsu is in a really good position on Fen. I'm not really sure what Tom is really can do. I
mean, Tom, you need to leverage Fen. I know that sounds crazy, but he is the best piece in his list.
Right.
And if Fen can get a few 5-die shots, I mean, if you're going for just like the moon, right? You get 5 dice a couple times into Ketsu, you could potentially take her out. Cavill has 1 agility, just rip that up, and then it's just Fen versus old T, and then you have a game. All right.
Right. So variance.
Correct. You got to lean into the variance for sure.
Right. So in that case, it's a but you also need to be tractored. But you're going to get tractored by Ketsu, so you need to be tractored in a place where you're not going to be pushed onto a rock.
Absolutely. I absolutely love this this comment here from Wade Snaps. The Mark Grawburg Revenge Tour is rolling. Correct.
It's true. And I mean, Mark just snuck into the top cut.
That's right.
He was 3-3 going into the final round and snuck in at 4-2. So
if we actually pull up, I'm curious to know what rank was he going in. Let's see. Is there a way to look at that before?
And I mean, this looks pretty clinical, but you have to understand that Tom is an excellent player and consistently makes the cut. He was ranked 2nd overall going into today, so.
Looks like he was 7th going in, so not too bad.
It's hard enough to beat him once, let alone twice. That's true.
Yeah, I mean he's a great player. He's a great player. He's practiced this list a lot. All right, trying to flip the script here. Firestorm Squadron Firecast, how's it going in the chat? That's a mouthful, but I love it.
It is true.
All right, so Sarasu, K turning, hoping to catch something in the front arc.
Old Tarok just swinging around that arc, you know, trying to stay safe.
From Fen.
Right, right. At this point, boosting away, making sure that that bank that Fen does, that Fen can't just start rolling over everybody.
Oh, it's Firestorm Squadron Firecast birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. That's all you get for right now.
That's all you, yeah. You'll get one more stanza every single round.
Correct.
Right.
Unless Tom concedes before then I can't.
Right. Oh no, I meant every round of every game round, top 4 and.
Oh, now then I won't have enough stanzas. We only have 2 left.
Well then, sorry, you only get half happy birthday. I'm going to give you the happy of the birthday.
All right, Ketsu clears the 2 bank there.
They have some extended model whacking going on.
That's right.
So,
Darkfather 00, thank you.
Fen is in not a great place right now. Ketsu pretty much in the way. We still have Sarasu's going to move, then Cavill, then Fen.
Mark going through his decision-making process here, deciding what action he wants. He's going to take the focus, anticipating the shot from Sarasu on the backside. 3 bank from Fen Rao. No stress needing to be cleared. And might take another boost here just to get out of Ketsu's arc. There's no reason to take that that tractor beam, and it'll be range 1 into Tarok. Not taking a focus because you're not going to keep it anyway. No reason to stress yourself for no reason.
Right. As Tom points out in the chat right after we say it, I don't like being stressed for free.
5 dice. Hey, 3 hits and a crit. Face off and focus
and
makes it
crack
hit
shot.
crit.
And crack shot.
Ooh. Hit it crit. Could kill him here. Console fire. That third card crit is always super scary for Fangs. Like no.
But console fire is I mean, console fire on the orange ship again.
Yep.
That's been the theme this whole weekend.
There, hit crit crit.
Oh, Tom surprised that he's out of shield. So
yeah.
Ketsu has blinded pilot and wounded pilot. So luckily though, Ketsu has maul, so she can still.
Yep. Console fire and Tarok taken off the board.
That's a big swing.
I was telling you, right? You got to lean into variance here.
That's the start of a swing. So we'll see. Sarasu needs to hold on this turn with Cavil's dorsal turret shot.
Hit crit, spend the focus from the dorsal turret.
And
Sarasu doing its job.
Man.
Tom, I think, surprised that he's in a pot like that he has a win condition.
Right.
I think he's surprised.
So Ketsu with only 6 hull left is now killable.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, Ketsu is a force to be reckoned with, but her best defensive tech is that tractor beam, being able to manage. Yeah, right. It's exactly being able to manage people.
And you know, Y-wings do burn down pretty quick.
That's right.
Cavil's an awesome offensive piece, but he's not a great defensive piece.
No, not at all. Now, this is a good opportunity to mention the Paintcast every Mondays and Thursdays. Make sure you tune in to Luke Carrington painting awesome things. I do want to shout out, we did, while we were here at Family Times Games, they have some Reapers in stock, which are not being re-released in second edition packaging. So I was like, well, we need to get some Reapers so that we can paint them.
Yeah.
So we bought a couple of first edition ones they had in stock, so you'll see those getting painted up here sometime.
Yeah. We have a pretty good stock of ships that we're gonna paint up until we're waiting for the next wave, and then we'll be all about that.
That's right.
And we paint up all the stuff, all the prizes that, all the ship prizes that we give away on stream. So if you want to see them painted live, and hang out, you
learn how to do it themselves too.
Yeah, absolutely. Stream Jink just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Ketsu continuing to press the aggression here with the 5K. Cavill also K-turning, anticipating Fenrau coming back into the fight. Tom, one hard.
Mark saying that he feels a little sad after the last turn. Feels like there's been a momentum shift.
All right, Rand Staniszewski of the Gold Squadron podcast getting into the top 4. Newly of the Gold Squadron podcast.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna recruit people, you might as well recruit good people.
That's what I do.
Yeah. We only recruit winners here.
Oh man. I mean, I like to think that I'm what's the word I'm looking for?
Streamlink. I'm here for Tom, still waiting for him to teach me what any of this means. That's fair. Oh, there's the beautiful face of Mark Moriarty, top judge and artist of all of the cards that we're giving away today.
That's right. I'm actually excited. I have some commissions lined up with Mark coming up soon. Evaded.
Range 1 Auto Blaster. Here we go.
Whiff. Range 3 going into Sarasu from Ketsu. 3 on 4. Hit, crit, natty, baby. And Sarasu, we're fine.
Oh, and safe.
This is fine.
Oh, man. Sarasu being, Sarasu just holding on, not caring.
Right. Cavill, range 1.
So they're going back to Cavill. I know that it's out of order, but they're...
No, it's not out of order. They're all initiative 5s.
Oh, they're all initiative 5s, right?
Yeah. Shield crit coming in. Direct hit.
Oh, man.
Cavill down to 1. I mean, excuse me, Sarasu down to 1. The dice giveth, and the dice taketh away.
There is a... Tom is playing on a razor's edge right now. There is no room for any sort of. The variance is now. he needs to get lucky here.
Lean into it, Tom. Lean into it. Reach for the sky. Half points on Sarah Sue scored there. That puts Mark up 145 to 58.
Which means that now he has to kill Ketsu and has to get half a Cavill.
Sure does. At the end of this round, we're going to be giving away the Lightning Ghost. Super excited about that. Painted by Luke Carrington.
Oh, yeah. Got to stay tuned for that. It was so fun to paint on stream.
It was super. I like how you did it. You like... just the format of that episode I thought was really cool. Just like you looked up the technique, like somebody's doing this, let's replicate that.
Right. And we're gonna start doing a whole lot more of that. So if you are a X-Wing painter that does like YouTube videos or stuff, reach out to me and we'll work through kind of your video on stream and kind of give you guys some love and kind of just help all. Let's raise all the boats.
Absolutely. Add water.
Yep.
I immediately started thinking about the Panama Canal.
I mean,
that's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, a lock system, right?
Lol. I see D's face now.
Go Pokes. Yeah, Cage. That's right. Go Pokes.
What's that?
University of Wyoming alum, Cowboys.
Oh.
So when you say go Pokes, that means you're rooting for University of Wyoming Cowboys.
Okay, go Pokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that in the same like conference as Ohio State by any chance?
Not even remotely close.
Okay, cool. My mother, so honestly, little insight into Dion Morales. I don't watch college ball or college sports of anything. The only time I care is when I'm in Ohio with my mother-in-law and there's Ohio State football going on.
Right.
And I'm all about Ohio State football. Like the few days before, I like read a bunch of articles. I just do all the research and I can talk knowledgeably about it, and as soon as we leave, I don't care again.
There you go. That's hilarious. The things that you got to do to keep your family happy.
I mean, it's that, but also it's fun. It's like, all right, I like football.
You like football literally once a year?
No, I like college football once a year.
Okay.
I watch NFL.
All right, so Sarah Sue moving up, potentially getting the block on Ketsu, just trying to maybe give Fen a little bit of space.
You don't want to get a block on Ketsu.
But you're trying to give Fen a little bit of space, right? It's better to get maybe Tom's saying, well, if I have to, I'll rather have Ketsu not have any actions.
And die from Ketsu's ability.
Well,
barrel roller on the rock and punch her in the face. Next!
He has limited options at this point. All right. As a Badger fan, boo. Look.
Oh, that's Wisconsin,
right? That's Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I mean.
No, OH. I really don't care, but I have to pretend. Okay, sorry.
And you got to, like the massive eye roll you can't see on the screen, but.
Right. All right, so attempting the two-turn there with Fen. That's not going to fit. Serving up some temptation for Mark. Like, hey, you wanna shoot Fen instead? Oh. Ruined it. My game state. It's all right, guys.
Both of the players deciding that is an appropriate placement.
Yeah, close enough.
Moving on. Tom is known for being energetic in his gameplay. So sometimes.
All right, does the rock take it? Needs to roll it in the box. Only dice in the box, and in blaze of glory.
And Sarah Sue is off the board. There's the hope is slowly fading, I think, for Tom. Fen Rao does not have arc on Ketsu.
Oh, so sad.
So
now Tractor, Ketsu gets an opportunity to possibly Tractor if she can hit. He has no actions. Force for 3, needs the natties. takes 2, and that is the game.
Congratulations to Mark Grawburg, and thank you so much both players for putting on a really entertaining game.
Absolutely.
What this means though is that there will be a Scum player in the top 4.
Absolutely there is. We'll talk about those matchups here in a minute, but you know what time it is. It's giveaway time. I have to take this out. Oh my gosh. When you were painting this up, I had the same feeling about this one like I did about that mall infiltrator you did.
Oh, really?
Where it's like,
yeah.
I don't know if this is ever going to get shipped out. It got shipped out, by the way.
So, just so you know, this might not be your only chance to win this ship, because I also am currently not on stream painting up a ghost that is this, but green, with a foldable attack shuttle.
Oh, like you could either one?
And no, it's magnetized and it fits in and just, right?
Hot.
Anyway.
All right, let's get some zoom action here. You can go ahead and look at that. Look at that ship. Oh, that's so good.
And it has color shift paints on it, so
yes, and it is on the bottom, right? Like it's people like, yes, it is also painted on the bottom. I saw somebody comment one time like, "Oh, it never shows the bottom of the ship. Is it because it's unpainted?" No.
Well, if you watch the paint cast, you know that I put a whole lot less effort into the bottom.
Oh, of course, this is the part that you see the least, but it is there.
But it's all there. It's all good.
The belly of the beast.
Yep, and the sheath pede is removable, and it's fully painted. It has its engine glow and all that stuff. If you want to see how I painted it, go on to our YouTube page. I'm going to use the ship in front of Dion's face so he can actually see the thing.
Put your hand behind the sheath pede. There you go.
So if you want to go see it, go to our YouTube page and go.
I gotta upload that one.
Well, okay.
That's my fault. Soon.
Right. We have a lot of content that we produce and put on the YouTube at the Gold Squadron Podcast. So
shoveling it on there. Come on.
And sometimes when you're uploading, or sometimes like the upload schedule gets kind of backlogged because we just have so much stuff.
Yeah.
And if we put stuff over the top of other things, then it gets lost.
Yeah, absolutely, it gets lost. YouTube's like, too much.
Yep.
Suppress your video.
All right, you guys ready? If you want to be a part of this, giveaway, you need to type something in the chat.
That's right. And by the way, if you get the full box, like
yeah, the whole thing's here.
Like we try our best, like when we do giveaways, that you are getting the full ship expansion.
Yeah, and just so you know, like nothing has been taken out, right? Yep. Like all the cardboard and stuff is still in its original packaging. All I do is literally just pull out the ship.
Yep.
So you won't have it cellophane wrapped. Sorry.
Yeah, that's about it. All right. We'll do those in a second. That has to be the final one.
Oh, right.
We got some cards. Let's do.
Do you want to do some tokens? Some of these.
Yeah, the Take My Energy tokens.
Take My Energy tokens. We have a couple of these like Take My Energy tokens, which are Crossroads Classic 4 exclusives. So one side says Take My Energy and the other side says Energy Taken. If you guys are Dragon Ball Z fans, you'll get that reference.
That's right.
So these are for 3 of them.
Yep, set of 3. 3, 2, 1, roll it.
Mitzik 83, Josh Kiefer.
Oh, that's Josh?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So congratulations, Josh. We'll get that sent out to you. Make sure that you type !win in the chat in order to get and fill it out completely so we can send it to you.
Josh won a fairly big giveaway during the World Tour. He won like a whole set of wave of ships.
Oh man!
He sent me a picture. It was awesome. He was like sitting on his porch. He had like ships in his hands and on the all around him. It was awesome. I got to get that posted.
And Josh Kiefer out of Wisconsin, great guy.
Gives great hugs.
Yeah, absolutely. This is for a Ketsu card. How about we do that one next?
3, 2, 1. Crossroads Ketsu XPAV.
XPAV. Congratulations. Make sure to type !win.
Are you guys getting set up?
No, likely we're going to take a 30-minute break.
Try a 30-minute break. Awesome.
The top 4 is all Michigan versus Kansas City.
Right now we're having a conversation
Michigan
about
versus Kansas City in the top 4. Because both the Kansas City boys won?
You're separate, and it's looking like both Kansas City guys are good.
This is exciting.
KC versus MI.
So the top 4 right now is 2 Michigan players versus 2 Kansas City players. So this will be pretty exciting. Our next card, let's do a Ray
All right, let's see who gets Ray. 3, 2, 1.
Flangehead 6.
Congratulations, Flangehead.
All right, and the last one, let's do another Von Reg because I think Von Reg is my favorite out of the entire set. So I think everybody should feel that love.
3, 2, 1, roll it.
I am that Dave. Thank you so much.
He is that Dave.
He's that Dave.
All right, and now the moment you've been waiting for.
All right, let's do this ship giveaway. You guys ready?
The light. I need more emotes.
If you want to be a part of this giveaway, make sure that you're typing something in chat.
Like, I don't understand. So for instance, we have 216 people watching right now.
Right.
Okay, and there are only 118 people who are typing in the chat. Literally, all you got to do is type something.
Right.
And you're eligible to win a prize.
Right.
And if you're like, I'll never win.
Right, and so you have like, and I mean like when we're talking like valuation, like sure, cards are just little things, right?
Sure.
But I mean, this Ghost is base $60, and I'll tell you what, if you wanted to commission me to actually paint this Ghost, I would be charging you at least another $60 to do so. So I mean, and then potentially even more depending on like what kind of add-ons and upgrades we have, right?
Exactly.
So I mean, this is actual value here. So, for free. We're just literally mailing it to you. You don't have to do anything but type into chat.
Here we go. Let's see who gets it. 3, 2, 1. Winner is
Christopher Bettingenson.
That's right. But following since December 1st, 2018, and it's a subscriber. Thank you so much.
So this is like your year anniversary gift.
That's welcome. Thank you for following. 1 year present. Here you go.
Congratulations. Thanks so much.
I see Mark Moriarty over our shoulder. How are we doing? We're going to take a break here?
Yeah, about 30 minutes.
Awesome.
About a 30-minute break, lunchtime, before we go into the top 4 of the Crossroads Classic. I want to see Christopher's reaction. I want to see maybe it's hilarious when people don't know they won. Okay, no, he got it.
He said, "Yeah, woohoo!" Yeah, so make sure that you're typing !win inside the chat box if you've won something, so that you can and fill that form out completely, so we can send that to you.
That's right, and like. Literally, I send it all around the world. I'm pretty sure Christopher lives overseas.
Okay.
Right? And I'm just like,
it's always the big stuff that we have to send over.
I got wrecked so hard. What was it? It was one of those, one of the District Foundry trays who does a lot of our sponsorships for our giveaway section. And, like, it was that, but there was also stuff inside of it, so it made it really heavy.
Oh,
and like I was like, all right, what's the shipping to Australia? And went. I was like, that's fine, I promised, and click.
Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath.
Christopher Bergstern, did I win the Ghost? Yeah, you won the Ghost.
Yes.
Sweden. Yeah, there you go. Yep. So awesome. I do ask a favor, though, Christopher. When you get these prizes, and I have asked those of you who have won the bigger prize to do this, some of you do, some of you don't, take a picture with it. Like, we want to see you being like, I got this prize from Gold Squadron.
Right.
So,
even if you win a card, too, if you want to just take a quick selfie, put it on the Gold Squadron Facebook, that's awesome.
This. That's right. Drop it in the Discord. Love it. So MG Rockwell, I tried to ship 3 baseball caps to India last month, and they wanted to charge me $450. I haven't had a shipping bill. I would be honest. If that's how much it costs to ship,
we'd restructure.
I'd be like, we're going to send you something else.
Right.
Or we're going to contact the painter in your area and pay them to paint you something. Like we'd work something else out. But no, Christopher is getting this Ghost right here. Dion will not be stealing it and putting it on his own shelf. All right, so we're going to take about a half-hour break before we get to the top 4. Make sure you guys join us. That would be, we'll call it 1:30.
All right, guys.
For that, so let's go ahead and get that away.
And then the top 4 is going to be Michigan versus Kansas City, so stay tuned for that.
And the one of those Kansas City guys is Alex Smittle, who was the Crossroads champion last year. So he's trying to go for the repeat.
And our very own Ryan Sandazuski.
That's right. Gold Squadron. Come on, let's go.
Can we talk about the pickles? Isofane wants to talk about the pickle sandwich now.
Okay.
200 subs right now. 200 subs before the end of before the finals, and he'll do it. I will sit here and have him do it.
200?
That's more than we got this all of Crossroads. We have 2 rounds left. If they can do 200 subs in like what, 3 hours?
But that's not. That's a tank. 250.
225. I'm helping you out, chat. We're negotiating now. 225.
225.
All right, guys, that's what I could do. 225. And if you guys can do 225 subs, I am here. We have a Subway literally next door. I will make sure that I will get the sub. We'll go on Discord. I will be live on Discord, and we will post out there, and I'll get the sandwich being made. We'll video chat. Everybody will be a part of it. Then we'll come back here, and on stream live, Dion will eat this pickle sandwich. Okay, 250. Dion is going to reset the
I'm going to reset it now.
And here we go. But it's only good for today. It's only good until the end of the final match. So once the final match is over, it is done. So there we go.
They said that's a lot. Listen.
That is a lot of subs. But Dion really hates pickles.
I really hate pickles. All right. I'm gonna get that updated and go eat some not pickles. All right.
All right, guys. We'll be right back.